this was our table. Okay, last time we created this table, and now we inserted something into it. We learned how to alter the table. We learned how to rename a column, rename the table itself, insert a value, only single set of values, how to insert it. We learned how to insert multiple sets of values, right? Now I want to know, how can I update a certain value? How will I update a certain value? For example, let's say salary of 101, employee ID 101 is 12 lakh. I want to increase it to 18 lakhs. So how will I do it? So for that, in MySQL, in the data manipulation language, the DML, we have the update command. Okay, so the query is supposed to be, we write update update what? We'll tell the table that we want to update employees, this table, update employees. And what we want to do, we want to set the salary should be equal to how much? It should be equal to 18 lakhs. Okay, but where do we want to set it? We want to set it where the employee ID is equal to 101. Select star from employees. First we'll just see the table. Okay, yeah, so this is my table. Fine. 101, the salary is 12 lakhs. Okay, so the command is update employees, the table name. We have to use the set operator to set what we want to set. We want to set the salary to the value 18 lakhs. But we have to tell now where we have to set this salary. In employee table it's right, the salary should be 18 lakhs, it's right, but where? So where employee ID is equal to 101. Now I will run this query. The cursor is on this line and I'll execute. Fine, now I'll check what happened. Now you can see the salary has been changed for employee number 101 to 18 lakhs. Okay, similarly, if I want to like change the surname, just a minute. If I want to change the surname of, let's say, Gauri to say Mhatre, so how will I do that? Again, similarly, update employees. Will tell the table which table we want to update. Yeah, employees table. And what do you want to do? We want to set what? The last name, the name of the column, the last name to what? It's a string, right? So string is written in an quotations, right? We want to change it to what? Let's say Matre, quotation close, because the data type of last name is varchar, so the value is a string. Okay, so we put it into quotations, quotation marks. Okay, where, see, we will always write where. We will give here the primary key mostly, where employee ID. What is the employee ID of Abhi? It is 105, where employee ID is equal to 105. I'll run this. Okay, it ran properly. Now I'll check the table, select star from employees. Fine, the surname of Abhi has been changed to Mhatre, right? Okay, now I want to change all the values of a particular column altogether. Okay, so if you want to like set a particular column continuously, see, if you don't mention where, this part, that value will be set to everything. See, I'll write update employees table and set job code. Let's say we want to change the job code. Let's set job code to say 10122. But now I'm not specifying this condition where. I'm not saying it where to implement it. So it will implement on everything. It will change all the values for the job code because we haven't told it we haven't told it that which column has to be filled exactly. Okay, which row has to be changed. We are not specifying which row, right? Here we are specifying which row which contains employee ID 105, row which contains employee ID 105. So it changed this one, but now we are not telling it which row to change, so it will change everything. See, I'll run this query, I'll check the table. See, all the columns are filled with the same value. So this is how you update all records at once. You update all record at once. Yeah. So this where clause is a very important clause. Okay. So now I have changed. I have updated all the values. I've taught you how to update a particular value. What do? You write update, the name of the table. Then you use the set operator. You write set and the column name and the value of the column that you want to change to what you want to change to. And then you give the condition on which row you want to implement it, where you want to implement it, where on employee ID, where it is equal to 101. And usually this is the primary key only, because primary key will identify every row differently. Okay. Now I will teach you how do you delete a particular value. How do you delete it? A particular value. Let's say I want to delete a particular record, a complete record of it. So how do I delete it? So what do? I use the delete operator. Delete from what? Delete from where? From employees table. From which table you want to delete? From employees table. Okay. From employees table, what do you want to delete? Which line you want to delete? You have to specify it using the where clause, where employee ID is equal to, let's say 105 or 104. Let's say 104. I want to delete 104 completely because the entry was wrong maybe. So I want to delete it completely. I can use this and I'll just run. Now I'll check it. My table will not have the row 104. It has been deleted. This is how you delete a particular value. Okay. This is how you delete a particular value. You want to delete all these records. What you have to do is you have to simply write delete from and table name. If you don't mention this part where you want to delete, it will delete all the records because you have not mentioned which row you want to delete now. So it will delete all the rows. It will go to every row and delete it. So this is how you delete a single, this query is how you delete a single row. And if you don't mention a specific row, then it will delete the whole table. Okay. Also, if you want to delete at a specific value, okay, that we'll do in later part. Fine. Next, there is a command called as truncate. Truncate command. So this truncate command, it is also used to delete records. But unlike the delete, it does not delete single records. What does delete do? Delete can delete a single record, right? A single row. It will delete a single row. Yeah. But the truncate command is used to remove all the rows once at a time. If you want to delete all the entries from 101 to 105, I want to delete everything all at once, I will use the truncate command. Okay, what I'll do is I'll write truncate table. I'll use truncate table and then I'll write the name of the table. What is the name of my table? Employees table. I want to delete all these records. Each and every record. I want to delete each and every record of this table. I'll use truncate table and employee. What does delete do? Delete removes specific rows. Okay, delete removes specific rows, but truncate, it removes all record all at once. Okay. Okay, fine. It removes all record. Now if I run this query and if I now check the table, see, all the data is gone. All the data is gone. But the table is there. Can you see the table is there? Yeah, the table is there. If I run these insert queries again, if I run this query, only 101 query, yeah, the value will be inserted. Now if I check the table, okay, the value is there. If I run this 102 query, okay, and now if I check the table, yeah, 102 is also inserted now. Now if I run this whole query where three values are inserted at once, if I run this and if I check the value again of the whole table, yeah, it is there. Are you getting it? The table is there. The table is not deleted. Okay, if I use the truncate, see, now if I see the table, okay, the table is there because I inserted it back. If I use truncate, what will happen? Everything will go, all records will go, but the table will be there, table will exist. See, this is our database cupboard. There is an employee table in it. It is existing, okay? The table is existing. But now, see, describe employees. Okay, what will this show? I've told you what will this show. It will show the logical structure of it. Logical structure of table, right? It will show the logical structure of table. See, the table structure is there. This is called as the logical structure of the table. This is the logical structure of the table. When I use truncate, the values are deleted, but the logical structure is there. See, values are deleted after using truncate, but the table is there. Now, when I want to delete the logical structure of the table itself, what will I do? I will use the drop command. And the drop command will drop the table values and the logic of the table itself. Drop table, and the name of the table is employees. Now when I drop it, okay, see, we can see employees table over here. Yeah, in cupboard database we can see the employee table. Now when I drop the table, the query is executed properly. You can see a green tick is there. Yeah, can you see the employee table over here? Can you? You can't. If I run select star from employee, I run this query, I'll get an error that table cupboard employee does not exist. If I see the describe employee, if I want to see the logical structure, no, I can't see anything. So the truncate is used to delete all records of table. All records means all rows of table at once. The drop is used to delete all records along with the logical structure itself. When I use the truncate command, all record was deleted, but not the logical structure, right? Not the logical structure, or you can say the table itself. Logical structure means the table itself, na? The table that we were seeing, that itself is basically the logical structure of the table. Truncate will delete all records of the table at once, but not the logical structure. But on the other hand, drop, it will delete all records along with the logical structure itself. The whole table will be destroyed. The structure of the table will be destroyed. Okay, delete, it will it can delete record as mentioned. As mentioned means you have to mention where you want to delete. It will delete only that row. If you mention a limit to it, there is a limit operator, then it will delete only that much amount of rows. But truncate will delete everything but not the logical structure. But drop, it will delete all records along with the logical structure of the whole table. So that is the difference between it. Okay, we'll see some theory about it because this is a very important interview question. He'll ask you to differentiate between that. Okay, so what do we saw today? Last lecture we saw how to insert, page number 25 of our notes. We saw how to insert a value into a table. Yeah, when there are multiple values, we write them besides each other and multiple values are inserted. Okay, how to update. We update using the update operator. Name of the table, we use the set operator, and the name of the column that we want to change, we set it, and we tell it where we want to change it in the table, right? Then we saw the delete command. The delete command is used to delete specific rows. Now see, for the time being, ignore this line, but they can roll back before commit. Just for the time being, ignore this line. Okay, the delete command is used to delete specified rows, specified or all rows. If you want to delete a specific row, you use delete from the table name employees, where the column name and the row which you want to delete, the whole row will be deleted. And you want to delete all records, you use delete from the table name. Okay, also delete from employee where grade is F. Let's say you have you grade your employees and you put the grade F. So you want to delete every employee who has got a grade F. Let's say our table also had, this table also had a column, let's say grade. Okay, and people are getting grades like A, B, C, yeah, F, 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 D. Okay, I want to delete people who have got F in their grade section. So what is the query for that? I will write delete from employee where grade is equal to F, but limit it to 10. See, it does not mean, see, this is our very small table, yeah, but it can be a very lengthy of 1000 people, of 1000 rows, 1000 entries will be there. So anyone who has a grade F, I want to delete them, but I only want to delete 10 people, top 10 people who have grade F. So this query, this particular query will limit the deletion, will delete first 10 rows only who have grade F. Okay, on the other hand, on page number 24, the truncate command. Okay, the truncate command is used to remove all rows from the table, effectively resetting the table to an empty state. We saw when we used the truncate command, all the rows were deleted, yeah, but the logical structure was not deleted. Above query will delete all records from table, but the table employee will exist. Employee table was remaining na after truncate. But the drop commands remove irreversibly the specific data objects. What does drop command do? It will delete all records, all data means all rows, and the table itself permanently. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, this is a very important interview question. They'll ask you to differentiate between drop, delete and truncate. So how do you ChatGPT it properly? I can simply write difference between, okay, difference between drop, delete, truncate in MySQL. Fine. Now you see how I'll get the answer, okay? Okay, can you see I'm getting the answer in a very in a theory format. Difference is in a table, na? There are tables, like I want to differentiate it in a tabular form. This is a theory, one below other. So what I will do is I'll tell this, that difference between drop, delete, truncated in MySQL in tabular form. When I write in tabular form while asking a difference, now it will give me in a tabular form. See, can you see? Now it is comparing properly. Now you can understand everything properly. Yeah. So remember to write whenever you are looking for a difference in ChatGPT. You want a difference between anything. You don't forget to write in tabular form, or else it will give you answer like this. Okay, I move on to the second part which we found out. Yeah, this. So what is it? Drop is a data definition language, delete is a data manipulation language, and truncate is also a data definition language. Okay, drop deletes a table, delete deletes a specific rows, and truncate removes all rows from the table. Okay, so these are the basic how do I put it, these are the basic difference between it. I will, by the end of the sessions, I will give you this difference in a proper manner. the main points which are there, what you have to say exactly. But this is a very important definition from interview point of view. Okay, this is a very important differentiation from interview point of view. He'll ask you what does drop do, what does delete do, what does truncate do. Okay, are we clear on that? So for today we will wait over here. I want to give you one assignment so we can do the further like further sessions. Yeah, I'll just, so on page number 34 there is this employee table. Name of the table is employee. Okay, and this is the table. It has employee ID, first name, last name, department, salary and gender. Yeah, I want you to create this table. For the next session I want people to install MySQL and create this table. So after that we can start all these query, we can start writing all these query. Look at this table, name is employee, all these are all the columns. Look at the table data, use proper primary key, whatever you want. Yeah, and create and show me this exact table. Are we clear on that? So we will stop today's session.